Has this ever happened to you or someone you know? Did someone just so happen to have their camera out to capture you having an unflattering moment without your permission? Did that person who captured you having this ridiculous asinine moment take it upon themselves to upload your unflattering moment to a platform for others to ridicule or make commentary on? Was your blundering incident so preposterous that the video garnered so many views that you have now become a cultural icon of stupidity? Did you know there's a chance you're entitled to compensation for your celebrated calamity? Hi, I'm Sherman Lowe, viral reparations lawyer. That's right, I'm a viral reparations lawyer. If this situation I just described applies to you or anyone you know, do not sit at home one more minute being a penniless pushover watching your video receive 20 million more views than the highest watched show on any major network. You deserve to be compensated for your witless folly as much as the platform who's hosting your foolishness. You no longer have to be famous and flat broke. Let me and my growing legal team attempt to collect what's owed to you for being an idiot. Don't wait 1 minute mulling means thinking, whether or not you should contact me. Do it now. If you have ever been made a meme, a gif, or had the unfortunate incident recorded and go viral, you should be on the phone calling me this exact moment. In fact, you should be interrupting me while I'm making this video encouraging you to call in. Don't waste another minute. Make the call and make this video go viral so I can help others like you who are famous and flat broke. Find out if you're entitled to viral reparations. I've been a victim of viral reparations misconduct for over 7 years. Claim your compensation for your clumsy celebrated casualty. Call now. Don't be a broke and the butt of the joke. Call Sherman Lowe.
Thank you for doing what you just did. That means I thank you for downloading the podcast. If you are on this journey with me, when I say journey, I'm just saying I'm walking and I'm pointing out shit I see, or I'm pointing out things that don't make sense, or I'm pointing out stuff that I feel that's a hazard. We should probably get that cleaned up, or somebody should probably look at that. That's an injury. That's a wound. That's something's happening. Like, I'm not distracted to the point where I don't see that shit right there that's happening. I'm like, do y'all not see this? That's on fire. I thank you for listening to this art. I have classified it as art. This is how I choose to express myself. This is the medium I choose to share my thoughts. This is one of the ways I choose to share my thoughts. I hope I have been consistent. I don't know. I'm just like on a mission right now. I'm Bill Hicks in it right now with the podcast. I'm just cranking shit out, putting together a body of work, and then just put some shit out and just see what the fuck happened. I don't give I don't give a fuck, but I give a fuck, but don't give a fuck. Like it's a lot of look. If there's a series between don't give a fuck and give a fuck, this shit is like tied, or maybe I don't give a fuck is up like 2 games on the series, but it's back and forth. It's Duke and Carolina. Duke real good, Carolina real good. Duke dominating, Carolina dominating for a little bit. Duke, it's just crazy. I've been trying to quiet my mind. Have you tried to quiet your mind before? Have you tried to like sit and just be at peace and say, let me figure out what's going on around me. Let me just take a moment to just clear my thoughts. Can you clear your thoughts? I've tried it. I end up on the dark web in my mind when I meditate. When I sit and think, I just go walking like, how deep is this fucking cellar? What is that smell? God, what the fuck is going? I just keep going and going. And people are like, yo, why you going down that far? We don't ever go down that far. I know, but you gotta say what's down here. You come this far, you might as well keep going. Like, it goes way down deep. And then when it takes me a minute to come back up, it's like swimming. You like, I'm gonna go down further this time, and then it's like, woo. Then anticipate being down there that long or going that far, and then I'm trying to get back up to get some air. And sometimes I'm panicking, like, oh God, I'm not gonna get up at the top, and I'm gonna drown, right? I literally do that every time I meditate. I remember I tried to meditate a couple of days ago, but this joke that I had done on my second comedy album, 20, I wanted to perform it live and then like release it and then explain the backstory on how I came up with the joke. Like this right here, like with the podcast, with Just Killing Time, where I try to figure out how I can make something that makes me uncomfortable, find the funny in it, how I can find the funny in the stupidity in the world, the things that people tell me I should care about. Like I try to find something funny about it so I could be like, it made me laugh. I'll entertain it, because if I don't, I just won't. Like I won't care about it. And me not caring about something is like it's Dexter. It's almost Dexter-ish, where I have to tell myself, yo, you gotta pretend that you give a fuck, because if you don't, they gonna think you crazy. And it's like, fuck. Always in character. God damn, I don't give a fuck about some of this shit. So I have to pretend that I give a shit about something. And I just find myself like, oh God. So I'm just trying to find the funny in the stuff, because the funny will make me pay attention to it, or I'll go back to it because it provided me with something other than pain that I'm constantly used to. I believe that I'm an experiment. Somebody's watching me, they're collecting data in this thing called life, and I am determined to figure out if that's true or not. I'm an explorer. I want to figure this out. I'm on a journey. And I'm using information that was given to me and try to figure out why it was given to me, and the information that I have acquired along the way. I didn't know anything when I came into this world, and I made it this far. And I just want to talk about the shit I've seen and done, and wish I hadn't done that, and why did that happen? Jesus Christ. Why the fuck did that happen? The meditation is supposed to help you quiet your mind, make you see things clearer, make you focus. I try to quiet my mind. When I say it's loud, it's Sookie Stackhouse loud when she walk into a room and she can hear everybody's fucking thoughts. It's Professor Xavier loud. I hear every fucking thing. It doesn't matter. And then there's a part of me that'll say, yo, we need to quiet down. And then it's like, all right, cool. Then there's another part of me like, yo, who the fuck is this guy telling us to quiet down? We got too much shit to listen to. Kill this dude. So I don't end up meditating. And the other day I was trying to meditate, and I was thinking about this joke that I was deciding on releasing on the internet. And it was about porn and about how I don't really watch it, right? And in the midst of me talking about what I wanted to do, how I wanted to, I guess, share the video or do the explaining of the joke, I found myself saying to myself, this is $1 billion business. This is a lot of money. Then I started to open up this other corridor where I'm like, I wonder how wild the porn industry is. Like, how dark of a hole, how perverted. Like, there's a thing called a flashlight, right? Like, it's a vagina that guys fuck. Guys fuck flashlights. It's a thing called a flashlight. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just like describing it in a humorous way. This is what guys do. The guys, they go out and there's a machine that gets a picture of a vagina and creates a vagina, and guys stick their dick in that plastic vagina. There's guys out there that are fucking plastic up. They are recycling. They are fucking plastic up. They are getting all of the nutrients out of the universe, out of plastic. There's a flashlight. There's a thing where a guy takes, it looks like an ice cream cone and a flashlight with a thing of a woman's vagina, and they penetrated. And I'm like, what's going on, man? Why we doing that? Let's talk about it. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah. Wash them again. Fuck. You know what? Just for safety and practices, wash them bitches one more time. And put some lotion on. No. Don't touch yourself. Just put lotion on your hands. Yeah, there you go. Right. You know what? Wash your hands again because you touched your penis after I told you not to with the lotion. Okay, wash it again. Is that lotion? I can't tell if that's lotion or you. You know what? Wash your hands one more time. Turn the hot water up a little more. Yep, there you go. Clean it off. Get it. Do that. Do the scissor things between your fingers. Yep, there you go. All right, now shake. Now rub your fingers together like this. Rub your fingers like you're trying to get a boog off to make sure there's no children on your fingers. Rubbing it. There you go. Good job. Oh, nothing. All right. Okay. Now put some lotion on. All right. You know, now come and talk to me. Why are you fucking a flashlight, my dude? What's going on? What is happening? Why are you fucking a plastic container? I need answers, Sway. Explain to me. Why is this dude fucking a container? Make it stop. Right? And I just think about, like, I'm not even going to say who I was with and where this happened, but I was in a hotel room with some comedians, older comics, legendary older comics. And they were talking about porn and how over the top the shit is. And they had taken me to these websites. There are websites that have religious figures in the form of sexual objects and devices that they use on themselves. What are we doing, people? This exists. And there is a place in the world where people are patting somebody's pockets and say, look, I need you to look the other way because what we're about to do with these crucifixes, you don't want no part of, but I'm going to give you some kickback. But you got to let these crucifixes off the market. I got to get these onto the assembly line. It's wild shit out there, fam. Wild shit out there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then we live in this world. We live in a world where there's a website out there where people can go buy they can go out and buy religious figurines that are meant to perform sexual acts on people. That exists. I've seen the websites. Not on my laptop, not on my phone. The FBI is not gonna be like, he's doing. We got another one. Another one doing it. Yep, the website. You know the one. Really? Oh God, this guy. Right? It's some Black Mirror shit. We got you on video camera. We see you. We watching you. So I looked at this stuff. And I'm like, yo, look. If somebody, as I'm meditating, I'm like, man, why is this happening? Who let this happen? This is where the meditating go. The meditating is supposed to be for me to center myself. The meditating is supposed to help me with my temper. The meditating is supposed to help me with my triggers. The meditating is supposed to help me when I question my worth, when I think about when I've been betrayed, how to control my passion about what I am compassionate about, how to deal with heartbreak. Like meditating helps. Meditating is medicine. It helps you sit and think. If you sit and think long enough, you can convince yourself that the thing that is bothering you can talk yourself out of that thing not even fucking mattering anymore to you. That's the power of meditation. And I was trying to get there, but I couldn't because my mind went down Porn Boulevard. And I was like, if they came out with a toaster that was designed like, you know how in A Christmas Story, the father has that famous lamp of a woman's leg and it's just like revered and people are like, oh my God, I gotta have one too, right? Even though it's a little sexist, everybody has like a leg with some pantyhose on it, some fishnet pantyhose on it. And we had that in our houses and the kids see it like, Mom, Dad, that's a bitch's leg. What are we doing? Yeah, son. In a world where You can have amputee legs with lights coming out of it. This right here is sexy as fuck. Your dad, for some reason, when I turn this light on, I get turned on because it's a leg, a plastic leg with plastic stockings on it, with a plastic shoe on it. But it resembles something that was plastic in a movie, and something about that, it just made me say, And then it's so crazy, I'm willing to argue with your mom about putting it up in the house because she don't like it. She's like, why don't you like my legs? And I'm like, you know what, woman? You know I like your legs. I'm with you. And then, but she's like, I would like to see some other legs, and I want this leg to exist in the house so I can turn the light on. I'm like, ooh, whose leg is this, right? That shit. If they had a toaster that looked like a woman laying on her back and her legs were open, and you could open the toaster oven to insinuate that you're opening her up and put bread in it, it would sell like hotcakes. Do you hear me? Like an easy baked vagina. It would sell. Somebody would buy that. Run to the store. Can't keep them on the shelf. Marriages falling apart because fathers like, I want an easy baked vagina now to cook my pizzas in my hot pockets. Just men sitting in their kitchen staring at the toaster oven like, look at that. Look at it making bread. It would sell. Somebody's gonna make. Here's the crazy part. Somebody may actually make that. I won't get a drop of money from it. Somebody would be like, yo, saw on the internet, this dude said if a woman's vagina looked like a toaster oven and her legs was open, it would make money. And I went out and invested in it, and I just bought Africa. And Detroit. They threw Detroit in. I don't know why. And I like Detroit. I'm not saying that as a knock to Detroit. I actually like Detroit. But I literally believe if you made that, it would sell. And that's where my mind went. I'm in the midst of, my therapist is like, you got to meditate. You got to get centered. You got to focus on your breathing. We take breathing for granted. It just happens. So you don't think about the fact that I might want to focus on that bitch. It just happens. You second guess your breath. You do. Because it just happens. Because it just keeps you alive. You never want to say, man, whoever is making sure that I keep breathing, because I got so much going on, I would forget to breathe if I had to do it on my own. Like how you have to wash your face and you're supposed to brush your teeth and wash your ass and not fuck flashlights. Like, I would forget to do those things if they didn't happen automatically. I'll automatically know, like, I gotta go brush my teeth because I don't want my breath to smell like, shit in a crock pot that's been simmering for years. I wash my face and my body because I don't want to smell like, I know what soap is, but it's just not my thing. Like, yeah, man, I know what soap is, dude, but fuck. Come on, dude. Who's really doing soap? Everybody, bitch, that can get their hands on it. Everybody should if they can get their hands on it. Ain't nothing wrong with wiping dirt off. Like, the amount of dirt you have on your body does not make your skin stronger. Stronger in odor, but not stronger in, like, you're not going to become Luke Cage because you fucking didn't wash for 6 years. So I'm trying to quiet my thoughts and focus on being intentional. That's what I'm focusing on. I meditate so when I do something, I don't have to go back and say, did I really think that through? Because I thought about it. Gotta meditate. It's muy importante to fucking meditate. I can't tell you. It helps me sometimes. I'll be thinking about going off. I'll think about having a Kanye moment, like spaz out, and I'll be like, let me sit the fuck down and think this through. Younger me, 20-year-old me, fucking meditate. Meditate for religious people is prayer. You're asking for something. You're asking for something when you pray. You're not asking for a way, you're asking for something. You're saying, I pray I can get these I pray somebody pays for me to go to Miami, or I pray that somebody buys me these Jordans. I pray that somebody gets me on this TV show. You don't pray for structure, but you pray for things, which I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. But when you meditate and you quiet your mind, it's like, how can I get this shit done? Or how can I not give a fuck about it? Or how can I control my temper so I don't slap the shit out of somebody? Like, you gotta meditate, you gotta sit, you gotta think, you gotta give your body a moment to pause. I meditate after I see a shitty movie. I be like, I need to sit and think about why I wish I could go back in time and get my time back from this movie. But learn from the fact that I watched a horrible fucking movie about a guy chasing a girl who did nothing to him other than blow her horn at him because he was sitting at the light having a woe is me fucking moment. So he chases her around the whole entire city for an hour and 40 minutes. And then he ends up getting stabbed in the eyes with some fucking scissors. Meditate. Think about what it is I want to do and then do it. Meditate. Try that shit, man. It's hard to quiet your mind. For me, it is. I try to quiet my shit, and I be loud like the back of a rowdy school bus, paper planes and fucking slingshots and shit, just throwing and basketballs, footballs, and kids playing jacks on the floor. All this on the bus. Meditate. If you meditate, I wouldn't react to a lot of things that I reacted to. Had I just like sat and thought about how it was probably my fault, or how, you know what, that person probably wronged you, but because of what they did, what the severity of it will make it where they can't come back into your life again. Like, they cashed out. They were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not coming back to this place anymore. I'm gonna show my whole ass, and they out. Going. If you meditate and think about it, you're like, I ain't got time to do that shit. You meditate to give that shit that is bothering you no meaning over you. You're not being passive aggressive. You're not just like saying, all right, you know, that's how it always is. But you're like giving yourself the opportunity to say, do I really give a fuck about this? Like, is this worth, I have a finite amount of time on this planet. Do I want to allocate any of that time to this right here? Meditate to get in touch with yourself. So you can ask yourself, hey, self, you know, we've been doing this for so long, and we never really talked about whether or not we wanted to do it. We just did it because somebody else told us to do it. And then when we started doing it, we were like, I don't really want to do this at all. But if you give up and say, I don't want to do this, then they'll think you're a quitter. And then that'll bother you because you haven't built yourself up enough to fucking stand on your decision and say, yeah, man, you might not like what I want to do, or you might not like my decision, but I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. Meditating will have you where you won't want to go out and get that attention that you keep trying to get on the internet. Stop fucking trying to get attention on the intranet. Because here's the thing. Asking for attention is like rubbing a genie's lamp and not being specific about what the fuck you are wishing for. Meditate on your intentions. So when you ask for, I want a man to come my way, well, when you're in your living room and you trying on every outfit you got in front of your camera and posting it on the internet to ask people, hey guys, what do you think I should wear? And you being extra motherfucking hike the hip up, a little bit of cheek, a little bit of cleavage, and your DMs are now packed with dudes like, yo, whoa. I don't make the rules. I just read what is posted on these fucking walls and books. You attract that shit. No, I don't. You do. Because there are people out there that do what you do and don't go through what you're going through. So someone is lying. You gotta have it. Meditating helps you set your intentions. Meditating helps you be focused on what the fuck it is that's important to you. Meditated a lot during the pandemic. Just sat. And you tell yourself, to meditate means you sit in a room, you gotta help your fingers up, and you cross the legs, and chimes are playing, and incense is burning, and Erykah Badu is massaging your shoulders. Like that's not it. You just sit in a room, and you find yourself. You quiet the room enough to say, "Yo, where are?" There we are. Come here. What the fuck are we doing here at this party? I don't know. Do you want to leave? Yes, bitch. I've been wanting to leave. I've been trying to find you. Good, because I am tired of pretending that I like what this motherfucker is saying. Me too, bitch. When we leaving? In 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We're going to come back and we're going to leave. Cool. That's what meditating is. You'll find yourself to ask yourself, do you give a fuck about this? Do you want to do this? Are we doing what we really want to do? Do we believe in this? So weird, dude. People get mad at you for talking about how you meditate to find yourself. What you meditating for? If I had told somebody I was meditating in high school, I would have got beat up. Because meditating would be associated with something homophobic. In the 90s, 80s, 90s, you get beat up. You meditating and reading, and your clothes fitting. You would have got your fucking shit mopped. Look at this motherfucker reading books. Get him. Pop, 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 pop. This motherfucker clothes fit. Look at him. Belt on, right. Beat him up. Pop, 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 pop. This motherfucker trying to find his center and be focused. Beat him up. Pop, 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 pop. You get beat up. Go ask any grown-ass man. Grew up in an urban area. Projects, ghetto, impoverished area, low income. Meditate. First of all, people are like, what the fuck is meditate? Second of all, you got money to meditate, motherfucker? Give me your money. Nah, meditating's free. You do it inside. Within, this motherfucker gay. Blah, 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 blah. Because anything you couldn't understand, it would be gay. That's what it was. That's how I saw society when I was growing up. If a guy didn't like something you did, you was gay. This motherfucker reading, he gay. You over here, not watching, you on TV raps, he gay. Like whatever, that was their way of saying something must be wrong with you, and you not doing things that I do triggers me. So now I gotta lash out at you. I gotta shit on you because you don't do what I think you should do to live. So now I gotta beat you up. I gotta talk down to you. I gotta run through you. But if the bully took time to meditate and sat down and said, well, you know what? I don't give a fuck if this dude like what I like. I don't care. Look, my dudes like it. We cool, right? Yeah. We all want to watch porn in the room together by ourselves, right? No, what the fuck? That's a joke from the porn joke that I posted online that led me down the rabbit hole of the toaster oven. Easy bake vagina. Meditating is a must. My therapist told me to meditate. I am working on it. 5 minutes a day now. I just like breathe in through my nose, exhale through my mouth. I try to like listen to my heart, how it feel, what's going on with it. Am I treating it right? Am I still like putting it in situations it don't want to be in? I listen to my stomach. My gut is like, yo, we gotta stop eating this. I don't feel good around this person. Intuition is all up in my gut. Meditation helps me set intentions. It helps me focus my intuition. It helps me not give a shit about wanting to be a part of a lot of shit that people think they want to be a part of because they haven't really sat down and meditated on what the fuck they want. They just know they want to be recognized for whatever the fuck it is they think they should be recognized for. There's a little bit of entitlement there where you feel, I feel I should be recognized for this. Do you know who I am? I'm privileged, bitch. I'm somebody. Have you not seen me? I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm from Chicago. I'm from New York. I'm from Philly. Do you know who I am? My dad did this. My mother did it. My great. It's like, you should know me. You know how many people I've been in a room with and did not know who the fuck they were? And I didn't know that I should give a fuck. So when someone's like, yo, you didn't know who that was? No, it's so and so. Who's that? You know who that is? If you ask me again a different way, I'm not gonna be like, ooh, I'm just fucking with you. I know who that was. I don't know. And I've made it this far in life without knowing who they are, and I'm great. I'm better than great, and I don't think that my life would be better if I know who the fuck this person is. In fact, I'm be like, it's another motherfucker I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm not allowed to exist without knowing who the fuck this person is. I'm meditating on how to use this as art to get this thing that I'm doing considered as art. This is art. This is an art museum. You are walking through a art museum with me where I am trying to find the beauty in all the pain and the misunderstanding and the contradictions of this world. I hope you're enjoying the journey. Go meditate. Try that shit. Let me know if you like it. 5 minutes. Just chill. Cut the music off. Shut yourself in the closet, in your car, whatever. Just sit down and breathe. And then go download the podcast. Then tell somebody about it. Then go donate to the art museum at one of the motherfucking money apps. And come back and let's talk about some more shit. Right? That's how you kill time. We just killed it. It's dead. Time.